But I'm back. I just came back from the bathroom. It was very fun, thank you, Horace. Great. I still have to get a little bit set up here. Just a little bit. Nothing too fancy schmancy. I thought Bitcoin was crashing. That's what I've been hearing. Oh, no, no, no. I opened up the Pandora Directive. I just beat that game. With the bad ending. There we go. That's better. But oh, I live in the past. I get it. I see now. I guess I didn't understand what you were saying earlier. Alright. Change profile. Now let me delete Scap. New. Create a new Scap. I was testing my game out, so. Yeah, I'll just do casual gamer mode. We can look at all the, we can do what we did last time for Pandora Directive. Just watch all the various endings that this game has.
Where am I? Is this a dream?
Not quite, Murphy.
Then you're the big PI in the sky?
That's right, Murphy. But now is not the time for you to be here. There is a vast and malignant evil at work on the earth, and fate, for some reason that even I cannot fathom, has chosen you to oppose it.
But why me?
I'm no more thrilled about it than you are. Nevertheless, your fate has been decided.
There's a horse called a Bitcoin in Turkey, really? That's funny. And yeah, they did get James Earl Jones to do it, to do the big PI in the sky. And that was in Under a Killing Moon. They just reused Under a Killing Moon footage. Oh yeah, the dick conductor. I'm sorry, I cannot bypass the fallacies of the main, object of this game. James Earl Jones, Mufasa, Darth Vader. Oh, and it's pretty loud. I'll tone down the volume in a bit. effects are... Vessel effect. Yeah, let's tone that down just a little bit. My speakers were low. There. Here we go.
My name's Tex Murphy. I'm a small-time private investigator in the big city of New San Francisco. My office isn't in the glamour districts. It's in the run-down, mutant part of the city, close to Coit Tower. A place they've been refurbishing for years, but it never seems to improve. Not exactly great for business, but it holds a strange attraction for me. I've cracked some pretty big cases over the years. You may even have heard of me. But I don't do much investigating anymore. These days, I'm known for being a man who gets things done, no matter what the cost.
Yeah.
You got a job that pays? I'll do it. No questions asked. I can't really remember why I became a PI. Maybe I was drawn to the romance, adventure, and independence it offered. Or maybe because I believed in its code of honor. That a man can remain untarnished as others sink into a cesspool of lies, corruption, and greed. A man better than the world around him. But even a set of principles can slowly slip from your grasp. The world has a way of beating you into submission. Circumstances change. The guilty aren't always punished. Temptations become obsessions, and love can be violently taken, leaving you empty and hollow. Each day, innocence fades.
I don't know.
And your
Hold on.
character weakens.
No, I'm not seeing any.
But a piece at a time until you can't be put back together again. You finally realize the only way to get ahead in this world is to make sure you're on the winning side, and then do anything you can to stay alive. I don't know why I'm
In-game
so
there might be,
Maybe I finally crossed the Rubicon, but that's not true either. I passed that sign miles back and didn't even pause to take a picture. Maybe I just feel extra guilty tonight for what I'm about to do. There was a time when I would have never agreed to do something this despicable. I can't explain why I do this, but maybe Judas would understand.
Hey, Mousy. Intense instructor. Still doing that.
I don't care. Drag him into the speeder. Look, the top window. I think we got him. Let's get out of here.
Month of Murphy's going pretty great. We're almost done with it. I'll have to look at his door again.
Hey, you, over here. Finally. What was all that commotion outside anyway?
Oh yeah, they got Kevin Murphy.
Wowza, you really got a hit on the head. Remember me, your old pal Huck? Seriously, you look clueless.
Who or what are you?
Geez, how hard did you hit your head? Well, let me reintroduce myself. I'm your smart Alex, your personal assistant version 1.5,
Oh, no.
fashioned 3 years ago in a factory with truly horrible working conditions.
You're Navi, aren't you?
No, I'm your trusty, tech-savvy sidekick
No.
whose primary functions include travel agent, inventory tracking and analysis, investigative advice,
I don't
case
care if you're
notes,
voiced by Tom
and I'm
Servo,
also
you're
a
a companion.
confidant and a best buddy, you gigantic oaf. Remember?
Not really.
Would you like a tutorial on my usage?
No. Go away. I'll probably need some sort of tutorial, but... Oh, the fax machine's back. Oh, right. Plug my keyboard in. My external keyboard, so I'm not, like, reaching over here. Yeah, background's, yeah. Yes, Sukasuke, and welcome back. Yeah, they really revamped this game. It's got new upholstery.
Salsa dancing is a Murphy family tradition.
This is fax machine. Oh, here.
Oh boy, a fax. Oh boy, a fax. Well, it's another Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic, Key Lime Largo. I'll put this in my comic book rack.
At least they gave me the option to skip the tutorial. I am happy about that. Gonna say hi to Jake and Drew. Alright. Is he on Banjo? God, I keep missing his Banjo streams.
Who would have done this? And why? My indispensable water cooler still doesn't have paper cups. Yeah, he must have made the custodial staff really, really angry. My indispensable water cooler still doesn't have paper cups. Article on the Russian White Movement. Am I truly so bored I'm reading Russian history?
Yeah, and I guess my character has amnesia now.
It was always useful.
Which is good, because this game is just... They left us on a cliffhanger, and they've been away for like 15 freaking years, so...
Archie Ellis wrote a book? I bet this sells for pennies on eBay.
Oh yeah, Archie. There's so much crap on the floor.
Ah, the Colonel. He was my first real mentor in the PI business, and here he is giving me a helpful tip.
Because
Jake's on
apparently
Bango.
you never learned the
All
first
right.
rule of a PI. Never, ever betray your friends. Now, friendship goes beyond blood and race and politics. You gotta find out who your friends are, then you hold on to them.
I always get the chill of fear down my spine whenever I think of him.
Yeah, even with the video stretch or just squished down like that, it still looks way better than, you know, the final product that we got. Yeah, they went back to the old video footage and like remastered it. So it definitely looks way better than the DOS versions of Overseer, or Under Killing Moon and Pandora Directive.
One of my golf partners. Old Bogey, we call him. Oh, man. My Richie Havens signature guitar signature disappeared. That'll teach me to get an autograph with a dry erase marker.
And just get dictionary results? Huh. Nothing there. While I can get... No, nothing. Ooh.
Oh, my decoder ring.
Can I take it? No.
The resort sounds like an upscale condo community. Definitely not something I'm interested in. Whoa, this melted chocolate bar's been in here for a while. Chocolate always reminds me of Clint, one of the residents at Chandler Avenue.
Oh, yeah.
This isn't a good time for a social call, punk. If I don't get it fixed soon, I'll go insane. Dory me fasolato.
What do you mean, go insane? Seems to me you're already there.
How do you get lost before I eat that chocolate-colored hat of yours?
PI rules are for sissies. I've been able to achieve a certain level of success ignoring all the rules of my business.
Yeah, but the Colonel wrote that book. Come on. Nope. Alright.
This desk
Nothing in the
is so
center
I don't
drawer?
have to solve crossword puzzles on the floor. No messages on the vid phone.
Okay. Wait.
What on earth is this amount of cash doing in my office? If someone was trying to hire me to do something, probably wasn't legal. I better put this away until I know exactly why it's here.
I could see why you'd make that connection, Horace. But no. They started doing Big Finish games. Like, I want to say after this game, they made a series of like 3 Cards to Midnight games. I never played those games. I maybe should check them out sometime.
Footrest. Picked it up at a government warehouse sale years back, but I've never had the nerve to open it all the way.
That's a cool footrest. I want an Ark of the Covenant footrest.
Yeah, I remember years ago, I was finishing up the latest Mike and Ike Candy Kids adventure, and I realized I devoured several chapters and it wasn't agreeing with me. I could feel my stomach churning like a volcano, and I realized I wasn't going to make it to the bathroom.
Oh, what? I'll get you, Murphy, if it is the last thing I do.
Yeah, it's kind of been a sore spot in our relationship ever since. Yeah, not many
Oh, they
people
did?
wake up from blackouts with new furniture. I certainly don't remember this piece of furniture. Looks like a genuine antique instead of something I normally get at a white elephant sale. Oh, I had the store permanently sealed as it opened directly into my bedroom. People thought that was awfully presumptuous of me.
Oh.
Someday, I hope to collect all of the Mike and Ike Hammer. The door to my back storage room is locked. That's strange.
Yeah. That was like your computer room. With old vintage computers.
Ah, my old trusty Victrola still seems the same. Plays my 78s.
Is that the Maltese Falcon?
Falcon? I don't remember picking up this little souvenir. How long was I knocked out? It's my Gene Autry fake book. Whenever I... Man, this record's broken in 2.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I wish I had a talking gumball machine as my wacky sidekick.
I get it. Because Tom Servo is the voice actor for freaking... for your smart Alex. I see what you did there.
Well, I sure don't remember how these holes got in the wall. They look fairly recent, judging from the debris. Who would have done that? Well, this happened on my first case. I was in the shootout of my life at the warehouse district.
I don't know what the min specs are of this game. I didn't play this one. This is Mean Streets. This is what Overseer became. Or what turned into Overseer. Except it
I took a
didn't
bullet while I
have
was
gun action in
recovering.
it.
I swore I was always going to use my brains before brawn. My friend Louie runs the Brew and Stew, and this is his personal brand of coffee. I gotta say, it packs a wallop.
Oh yeah, it is a Illuminati thing. Huh.
So, it wasn't a horrible dream. There are gun shell casings in a shot-out window above the electronics shop.
I'm sure you could find min specs of it somewhere, but...
How? I should investigate the area and then find out if anybody else heard the commotion.
Oh my god, this game is so much easier to control.
Chelsea's newsstand is completely abandoned. I need to find out what happened to Chelsea. Heck, Nolden. That buffoon always got credit for cases I solved.
Oh, your 2 gig of RAM? Probably not. Most likely not. Yeah, I'm running on like, it's either 8 or 16. I think it's 16 gigs of RAM.
Time to get a new clock.
It's been a while since I kind of remembered. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 16. At least my laptop, you know, runs it.
The ultimate game of Battleship. If a bell is on the front desk, I could ring it and talk to the clerk. Well, this is a flashy new neighbor. Sapphire, eh? That sounds like a fun new neighbor.
Oh.
Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Needs a key.
Yeah. Probably, later on in the game. I'm gonna go talk to Louis. Oh, and there you go, 3 Cards to Midnight.
It's a 3 Cards to Midnight shop. Archie helped me out on my Pandora Directive case, where we met a charming fellow named Jackson Cross.
Why is his NSA badge there?
I'm gonna do you the favor of a lifetime. I'm gonna let you walk. But if I catch you meddling in NSA affairs one more time, I'm gonna put a bullet right in your eyeball. Is that clear? Get this pukehead out of my office. I'll be watching you, Murphy.
Man, I thought this would have ended up in the Andes.
Oh, of course, I have my specs down there. I'm glad I wrote that on my profile.
It's closed.
Well, obviously.
Ah, looks like Louis at the Bruin Stew is preparing to open up shop. You should go talk.
I'm here to see my pal Louie, but I see a pretty brunette at the counter. I have the feeling she recognizes me, but I have no idea who she is.
Wow, hello, stranger.
Hi.
Is Louie here?
He's in the back, getting ready to open. You're up awfully early. Want some coffee?
I can get it.
Oh, I know how you like it. Like your women. Full of liquor.
Whoa. A little early for that.
Really? The way you hold your liquor, I just assumed you always got an early start.
Oh, I can hold it all right. It's just when I drink it, I get really drunk really fast.
Is that blood? Ow! Oh, hush. Been out picking fights again?
Little fantasy? Huh?
I don't know. what happened, but you look pretty incredible in a nurse's outfit.
You do, huh? You in the mood for a little role playing? Who do you think you are? Mr. Tall, blonde, and bloodied?
Yeah. I kind of liked it when it was at the bottom right corner. Yeah, it's a little while-eyes.
Well, I'm Tex Murphy. I'm a private investigator. I am 39-ish.
Ish.
I live at the Ritz Hotel.
39.
Let me show you how to do it. I'm Taylor, and I'll be your nurse. I recommend 2 aspirin and lots of bed rest. Maybe all afternoon long.
I have to investigate these gunshots, but maybe if I were to do it really quick.
I have to go into work today, unfortunately. But maybe after work tomorrow. Ah, geez, I'm late. I got a new extension at work. I'll send it to your smart Alex. Please, go see Dr. Donahue at the North Hill Clinic. Call me after and tell me what she says about that noggin of yours. See you, Uncle Louie.
See you, Taylor. Mr. Murphy, what are you doing here?
Mr. Murphy? Come on, Louie. What happened to Moith?
Is there something I can do for you? Because if not, I got stuff to do in the back.
Why are you acting mad at me?
You know why. You drunk again? I told you. You ain't allowed in here. You've been drinking.
I had a few drinks last night at the Golden Pagoda, but I wasn't drunk.
What happened to your head?
I don't know.
Oh.
I woke up on the fire escape.
Yeah.
I go into my apartment and everything is different. The street, Chelsea's newsstand, you. Everything is completely different. I mean, I don't know whether I'm tripping here or having a bad dream or something.
What's the last thing you remember before you woke up?
I don't know. Something with Chelsea.
Chelsea? What day do you think it is? No, hold on. What year do you think it is?
What year? Are you serious? It's 2043.
Oh, jeez. Look at that calendar. Over there, on the fridge.
2050. What the hell's going on here? Last night, Chelsea and I went to the Golden Pagoda. I think the wording was very, very attractive.
Oh, no!
What? It's me.
Look, somebody has stolen our car. I mean, here I am, my speeder's stolen out here, I'm sitting on a great...
Oi! Would you guys like a lift to the cop shop?
No, we'll walk.
He's really just trying to do us a favor.
Chelsea, I'm getting a really bad feeling about this. It's like some sort of deja vu.
Fabergé World Tour 44, the most exotic and exquisite exhibit of...
At least shorter, yeah.
Oh, that's
And they were really making out.
Very bad day.
That true, Tex?
Oh no, everything's just going peachy.
Well, things could get worse, huh?
He shot me. He shot both of us. He shot me. There's nothing. Why isn't there anything?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, Mike. It wasn't last night. It was 7 years ago.
What the hell is that?
Looks like you got injected with something. Maybe that's
More
what's
injections.
messing with your head. Or maybe it's that goose egg. Either way, buddy, you gotta see a doctor.
What about Chelsea? Where is she? I mean, is she okay?
You said to never say nothing about her. Never again.
Hmm.
Louis, I don't know what kind of bastard I turned into over these last 7 years, but this is me, Tex. You've got to tell me where Chelsea is. Louis, please tell me.
That night, you and Chelsea just disappeared. You showed up a few weeks later. You couldn't remember nothing then neither. But Chelsea, she never showed up.
Huh.
Yeah, those gunshots we heard have to be connected to me. I'd better get out there and investigate before the cops get here.
Mike, you really need to see a doctor. You can't drive in this condition. I'll call a cab. I'll have them wait till you're ready to go.
Oh, all right.
It sure is good to have the old knife back. I don't want to get all mushy, but I missed you, Mike. We don't get too much of that stuff around here anymore. Cops have been good about cleaning things up. I got no idea who would have been doing the shooting or getting taken. Clint's done a real nice job, don't you think? Good to see the neighborhood getting fixed up.
The chocolate guy's running the hotel now. Huh. Guess the chocolate stand wasn't getting much business.
I don't got a ladder. You might want to check at the Golden Gate Hotel. They've been doing a bunch of renovations. You know, I love Chelsea like she was my own daughter. I still miss her, even after all this time. I forget. You don't remember nothing about Taylor. She works for the Bay City Mirror, does a lot of investigations, and she's a real peach.
Oh.
Sweet, smart, funny. I wasn't too happy that you and her were spending time together, but maybe she was seeing through all that tough guy stuff. She's good that way.
Well, she seems a lot better than Lucia Parnell.
Oh, me?
Emotionless woman.
Just the same as always. Just a little less of me than I used to be.
Yeah, I'm glad they got a lot of the same characters back. I'm just eating some Honey Nut
I wish I could
Cheerios.
tell you everything you can't remember, but I don't know much. You and Chelsea went missing, and then you showed up out of nowhere a few weeks later. A couple of days after, you was gone again. I only saw you a few times after that. A couple of years went by, and then you came back, and something bad had happened to you. I don't know what, but it made you hard and mean, and you just got worse. Got to where I didn't even want you around anymore.
Oh, damn.
I can't go to the North Hill Clinic.
Sounds like
Not
a lot
now.
happened.
I need to investigate the crime scene to find out what happened before the police arrive.
Was I trying to pretend that I was eating
That's
something,
a Mike and Ike Hammer
or
candy comic.
that I was
The
trying to
Sweet
hide
and Sour Lady.
the fact that I was
I'll
eating
put this in
something?
my comic book rack back at the office.
I mean, I am sort of turning the mic off to like hide the chewing, but not really the fact that I'm eating
Another Mike and
something.
Ike Hammer. Candy Cane Confidential.
Where's he shooting from? Look, the top window. Alright, shut out our headlight.
I remember speeder headlights coming down the alleyway.
Huh. Oh, blood? Jeez.
This photo was taken from the top floor of the electronics shop. Who's over there spying on me?
Oops. No, I do not want to quit game.
Whoa, it's a picture of me at my office. Someone's been spying on me from the top floor of the electronics shop. Guess I better not be too creative, because it won't work.
Eh. Well, that won't work.
It's closed.
I guess Rook's pawn shop is closed.
Behind Rook's pawn shop is a dirty, ugly alcove that reminds me a lot of Rook himself.
It was zipline
These
trolley.
dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know I'll have a place to go if I can't make rent. I remember the day I came back to my office to that grisly sight.
Wait, so Pug is here, but
I tried for an hour to get Pug's head out of the water cooler, but it was no dice.
that's a bit of continuity
Police
error.
showed up and thought about grilling me until they realized Pug was a mutant. And it was like they couldn't care less.
I guess people are a little apprehensive about taking that bottle back for deposit.
But yeah, Pug was thrown back there. Actually, wait, where's my... No, yeah. A Pug should have been thrown out there if anything. Like right here. But... yeah, no, I saw him at the morgue. That's right, in Pandora Directive. He was that water cooler was in the morgue. Why is it out there? Or back out there, I should say.
Closed. Yeah, this building's been a lemon for anyone who's tried to open a business here. Oh, it's my favorite podcast. Full of pod people.
That's an actual podcast, too.
Wow. This place really has been renovated. I guess that dumbbell Ardo must have come into some money. But as I walk to the counter, I suspect this place is under new management.
Holograms are people, too. Oh man, I wish I had peanuts to spare. Or just to give.
Welcome. Welcome to the Golden Gate Hotel. How can I help you? Mr. Murphy?
Last I heard, this place was condemned as a fire trap. When'd you reopen?
Just a few months ago. It's part of the Mutant Neighborhoods Renewal Initiative. Now they just start recognizing its holograms.
My title is Pandora Directive? Shouldn't be. Oh. Oh, shoot. Uh, yeah, well, yeah, I don't know why the title changed like that. No, that's, very strange. Because I didn't mess around anything with the title, just, the game. All I did was change the game, and, yeah, that's very funny. Thank you for pointing that out. Alright, back to it.
Did you know Ardo, the guy who worked here before? Wonder whatever happened to that big, lovable moron.
Ardo Newpop, California State Senator, ran on a fire safety platform.
Ardo's a senator? Wow.
It's very impressive. Nice to have some class around the joint. But you can drop the Mr. Murphy thing. Call me Tex.
No, thank you. The last time I tried that, you were all...
I'm a professional and should be treated as such.
For some self-righteous baloney like that. Management heard about it and I didn't get any time off for a month.
Oh, hey, James. How are you? Just not
What do you
compute.
mean? Last time I was here. This is the first time I have seen you. So there's probably a bug in your system or something.
Yeah.
You're the one with the bug. Right up your you-know-what.
Well, you holograms
You're
have
awake,
a lot
kinda?
more attitude these days. Usually have to get to know a woman's first name before she'll treat me like this.
You know very well who I am. Hologram. Cute, right? You tangibles just can't resist a pun.
So, I think your sign has a typo. It says holograms are people too.
So you can read. It's for the hologram rights movement.
I hate to tell you this, but holograms aren't people. And I had to know because I've dated a few.
That's exactly what they used to say about minorities, women, and mutants. It's our turn now. I'm officially on strike.
Well, I support you 100%. I believe everybody deserves equal treatment.
Really? You're the last person I thought I'd hear that from. Everyone in this neighborhood's afraid of you, you know.
IT 101. Oh.
I think you may have the wrong Mr. Murphy. A little Q&A might clear that up.
Sure. Though I should warn you, I don't get up much.
Yo, Ghoul Avenger.
Now that I know you support the hologram rights movement, I may have to reevaluate my opinion of you.
So you're awake, kinda. Were you streaming?
I heard gunshots, and then the speeder came flying out and took off.
The gray things. These I can't select. Or, oh, I guess you can't see it. Yeah, the dark gray stuff I can't select. The light gray stuff I've already done, and...
Well, it's no Golden Gate Hotel, is it?
I guess the rest is self-explanatory.
We keep everything like that over at the Snow White warehouse. I've heard they keep a key or something to get inside the warehouse by the door.
Laser League? Is that something like Rocket League?
Taylor's my
With
bestie.
laser tag?
My real friend. I don't know what she's doing with you.
Taylor's my bestie, my real friend.
The nicest tangible I've ever met. Oh, you know me. Just a hologram. Here to serve my tangible oppressors.
I like her.
I should look around the hotel lobby and see if there's anything here that could help me out. This place could use a woman's touch. When visiting Salt Lake, be sure to visit... Oh.
It's like San Francisco.
It's a key to a lockbox.
It's probably in the warehouse.
Forget it, Jake. It's a Chinatown sale. Only guests of this hotel are allowed entrance through here. Well, hopefully ballroom renovations include installing an actual ball pit.
Well, at least I've got the key. Or a key to something. Guess that's all that's here? Yeah.
Yeah, some things never change. Goodbye to...
I'm pretty sure every one of your cases involves the Snow White warehouse somehow.
God, this game is so much easier to control.
This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint. It's the old Savant School. That had a short tenure here on Chandler Avenue. Lots of impressive graduates, though.
For the intellectually gifted. Anything up here that I could use?
Hey, put some clothes on. CSI, New San Francisco, starring this guy.
Oh, right. This was a Kickstarter thing.
Family isn't just a thing. It's the only thing. Now that's a man I'd buy speeder insurance from.
These are all, like, you know, higher tier Kickstarter backers.
Most likely to be reincarnated as Jerry Garcia. Well, this mutant's got a little green hand coming out of his forehead. Cool. I wouldn't kill you to smile for the picture. I'll make him an offer he can't refuse. Most likely to solve world hunger. Class of 2020.
Oh, jeez.
That is easily in the top 10 best. Most likely to climb Mount... Dad? Are you back from the grocery store? Oh, sure. Show off that you were in Paris. You know, the older I get, the younger everyone else seems to look. Collared shirt says business, but the dagger says party.
I'm gonna do all that off stream. We'd be here just all day me clicking those things. I'll get the points later.
It's a Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic. Licorice Rope.
But that's really cool that they put those there for the Kickstarter backers.
This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint.
Oh, and there's more. And I get points for clicking on all of them. Oh.
Good evening, ladies and
Oh, no Crazy Gary? He was my favorite character.
Mr. Franco Spinoza. I'm going to be playing some songs that I know you'll love. Listen to this one. Hard and cold, it's what it does to me. Hot and cold, the shower sprays on me. La la, hey, la la la, to hell with it.
These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know I'll have a place to go if I can't make rent.
Okay. But where to next? Rickard's Midnight's closed.
It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Ave. Looks like
Right.
Rusty's Fun Mass building has been converted into a Knights of the Templar clubhouse. Inspector Burns finally opened his own barbecue joint. I bet it tastes just like arson in your mouth.
Oh. Be nice.
Now that's a handsome devil. Wait a minute. A rival PI. Oh man, how did this happen? It's locked. I won't be able to enter without proper identification.
At least looks a lot better compared to the old game. I mean, hell. And for 2014, yeah, it could use a little more polish. Shall I talk to Louis again?
That's an empty vial. Lead pipes are always magically drawn to my skull like moths to the flame.
Wait, was that lead pipe just, sitting there all these years? And hell, it's been like, what, 10, 15 years since they made, like, a decent game. Especially in this series. They were at the height of their game in, like, Under a Killing Moon. And Pandora. I mean, damn, Microsoft. And cut these guys a break. Microsoft's marketing campaigns has just been kind of sucking.
What's up with the bed? Looks like it's for a Lothario instead of some hardworking down on his luck PI. Am I going crazy here?
But oh, there
My camera books are great, but I prefer stories about his crazy nephews, Mike and Ikehammer. I try to collect all of their Candy comics. Looks like somebody's wiped my computer clean.
Oh. But alright. What I'm going to do, save. Oh, that's what it's just called, autosave. Scap. Okay. No, I don't want to quit game. Oh geez, they're giving me way too many hints here. Don't think I want to abuse this system. Load. Can I go to the Northville Clinic now? Where's Clint back? No, he doesn't have the bell with him yet.
It's a three cards at midnight isn't open right now. I'll have to try back later.
Alright. Well. Shit, what can I do now? Electronics shop is closed. Rook's pawn shop is closed.
Hey, what can I do for you, Murph?
That down a little bit.
That Holly is a real spitfire. I don't know how I feel about the whole holograms of people too thing, but yeah, why not? Yeah, the warehouse hasn't changed much the past few years.
It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later. And the gate's locked. But when Rook gets to work, he'll unlock it. So I'll check back later.
Oh. And this doesn't have the ladder. Or, I mean, it has this ladder, but there was like a mechanical staircase that lowered. Guess that's not on here anymore. And let me guess, this door is still painted on.
This door's just painted on.
Yep.
That's Rook's pawn shop.
Yes, it is.
I knew there was something creepy in there.
Yeah, that's very creepy.
These dumpsters have housed various... Inspector
know.
Burns finally opened his own barbecue. Yeah, the city of Old San Francisco picks up the trash once a year. I think we're getting close to our date.
I need to find a ladder. I need to get into there.
Nice graffiti art. It's the Wardenclyffe Tower.
Shoot.
Nikola Tesla invention.
He's injected himself. I don't care. Drag him into the speeder.
I think someone was getting abducted. Motor oil, the secret ingredient to Louis' Armageddon blend. Louis usually up at this time. I should ask him if he heard anything. It's a Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic. Citizen Candy Cane.
What's with this crime scene door? Oh, it's that place. Yeah, in Pandora Directive, that was a crime scene door. Or it wasn't yet, but yeah. At least you were paying attention. Thanks, yo. Using this back ladder. Yeah, that's a pretty ominous hand. Oop.
Well, I had this door permanently sealed as it opened directly into my bedroom. People thought that was awfully presumptuous of me. Needs a key. flashy new neighbor.
And it looks like she's home, but I can't really visit her.
Time to get a new clock. Heck, Malden. That buffoon always got credit for cases I solved.
Huh. Guess we won't be seeing Mac in this game. So yeah. There's a ladder in the hotel, but you know where?
Murder, my sweet.
Oh, in that hotel. Except what about this place? Snow White warehouse.
Yeah, needs a key.
I have something.
Oh man, this record's broken in two. Huh, it's a bottle of stupid glue. It's a note from my old friend Archie Ellis.
Oh.
Apparently he's out of town doing some research. When he returns, I'll need to ask him about the case we're working on.
Okay.
Too bad the zipline trolley is broken. It's missing a wheel. It's a key to a lockbox. It's the Wardenclyffe Tower, a Nikola Tesla invention. I have the strangest feeling this is related to a case I was working on.
Yeah, huh. Well, okay. Hey, Padlocky. What?
This will need a four-digit code.
Four-digit code. Shit. Well, do I have anything?
Yep, that's the Snow White warehouse.
Yep.
What do we got here? Looks like instructions to get into the Snow White warehouse. This will need a four-digit code. What do we got here?
4268.
Instructions to...
Ah, come on. Four, 2, 6, 8. That heavily locked, huh?
Wow, is this still here? I used this to deal with a cunning criminal on my Under a Killing Moon case who had a bad case of bozophobia.
Oh, I love this scene.
It's me, Rusty Kids, and I'm
Oh.
I heard he had my name tattooed on his knuckles, and he wants to show me firsthand when he gets out of prison. I'm not really looking forward to that. So much hooch, so little time.
Oh my god, Azarian. That was from, and welcome. That was from, Under a Killing Moon. That was like a couple games before this, back in, what, 94? Oh, shit. And what's up, Azarian?
Looks like
Long time no see. In the history of the world, there was someone who would stop at nothing to protect. Enigma, a Tex Murphy novel by Aaron Connors. I know, dude. Hey, Opsty.
Opsty, welcome. Oh, thank you for the 5-viewer raid. How you doing?
Oh, okay.
Now that I have
There's the ladder.
I can get into the second floor of the electronics shop. Some familiar names on the Chandler Avenue sex offender list.
Huh, Nilo, yeah. Misdemeanor. Scary Larry. Ted Bear. Penny Shaw.
Oh, thank you for the bits.
Has it only been 8 hours ago since we saw each other last? Man, time certainly does fly. Well, Horace, he's like Guybrush Threepwood. He has deep pockets. Oh, hey, Kai. How you doing? Let's see. Oh, right. The lapse of judgment. Gotta go back to the electronics shop. And where's my control schemes? There we are. X.
Nice ladder.
Yeah, can I use it?
Guess I better not be too creative, because it won't work.
Well, yeah, I want to use it. Maybe if I select it there. Wait, is I? Oh, I is inventory. I see. Let's save right here. What? Are these actual... These look like actual propaganda things. You believe that the traffic in the alcohol does more harm than good? Help stop it? Jeez.
Someone needs to update their poster collection. Prohibition ended 100 years ago. And it's a damn shame. This guy was working diligently to get a free sub at Inspector Burns' barbecue.
And Acid Club. This damn game is Simon. Seriously, they put the damn Simon game on this? Oh shit. Dun, 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 dun. Seriously? No. No, 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 no. No. I say no. Oh. That one. Then that one. What? Oh, okay. Oh, come on. Okay, this time I wasn't even looking at it, so... Ding. 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 Ah. Ding. Oh, bottom one, and then... Okay. Do we really have to write this down? Alright. Get this damn book out again. Yeah, just right on the same page as I was for doing for Pandora Directive. Two, 4, 5. Or 2. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay. One. Two. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. 6. I forgot what the last one was. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. 7, 8. Okay. At least they let me do this again and not, you know, go back to the very beginning. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Alright. This time we got it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wonder if I, like, lost points just by doing that. But you know what? I lost points. Whatever. We're watching all of the endings anyway. I don't care about reloading. Screw this. That puzzle sucked anyway. Whoa! Whoa. That's the PI guy.
Don't shoot.
our first lead and we get ourselves caught in a laser net. All in a day's work, right?
Smart Alex had a point, but I wasn't going to let him have the satisfaction of knowing so. There was one good thing about spending hours stuck in a laser net. You've got time to think. Who is this guy? Who killed him? And what kind of surveillance was he doing right across from my apartment? And what's in the metal canister? Have 7 years really passed without me remembering it? Is it related to my head injury or the injection mark on my arm?
Doesn't really give me much room to do anything. Oh! Fascinating place. The fuck are you?
Is he dead?
Well, I think you missed a hell of a party.
Party?
Yeah, you're here in time for the laser show.
I wouldn't do that. I was here to meet Carlos Maldonado. Is that you? Or him?
Look, I just stumbled onto this little nightmare, and I need to find out who this guy was and what he was doing. I'm a PI, and I assume this guy is Maldonado. My name's Murphy. Who are you?
Mason said Maldonado was a PI. Were you working with Mason too?
I'll be honest. I don't know if I was working for Mason or not. Actually, I'm having severe memory problems here, so anything you can tell me about Maldonado or Mason or what's in the cryo chamber here would be greatly appreciated.
I think I set off an alarm when I came in here. I don't
know
this kind of thing. I was just trying to help Mason. He said, come in here, find the PI, get the cryo chamber, and keep it safe.
Hey, I found that first.
I found that dry ice box
Slow
first.
learner, you have to find Mason. I think he's in big trouble with bad people. I don't know why. He's a neurologist, for God's sake. But you have to promise me that if I let you go, you won't come after me. You'll find Mason.
Oh, I promise. My fingers are so frozen I can't cross them.
Lol.
If your memory problems are part of all this, Mason is the only one who can help you. So you need to find him and bring him back safe just as much as I do. I'll be in contact soon.
Yeah, get me out of here before the police show up.
Man, those cops are getting close, but I don't want to leave this place without a clue. I better hurry up and find something before that might come in handy.
Strictly speaking, I would never encourage anyone to break the law, but those sirens are getting off.
Not even one crate of mixers. Yeah, tough break, hombre.
Yeah.
Someone's been spying on the citizens. As I try to make my great escape down the ladder, I find two officials waiting to greet me.
Did I get there, like, not in time or... Oh.
Hello, boys. Well, if it isn't Tex Murphy, what were you doing in there?
Well, it's a little hard to
Oh, you know the drill.
I was really trying to get my hands on that surveillance equipment. Maybe I could see exactly what happened to me. Now the only way I'll find it is if New San Francisco's finest decides to play ball with me. I don't know why they'd start now, but I'd better polish up on the old Murphy charm.
Whether you're a mutant or a norm.
Yeah, they did a good job with the lighting. They did a good job with the lighting in the last game.
See something suspicious, please report it to the SFPD immediately.
Make it quick, Murphy. I got about a million things to do. And wasting time on you ain't one of them.
Didn't take you long to get in trouble, did it? You here to turn yourself in?
It's Soup Nazi!
Well, first of all, no. And second of all, Danwich, you know me. You didn't have to send your goons down to get me. If you wanted me to come down, just ask me.
I'm surprised you remember me.
I may not have told anyone this before, but you're actually my favorite patrolman.
In case you didn't get the memo, I head up the department now. And things aren't as loosey-goosey as they were under Malden.
Yeah, I gotta admit, Malden did like his goosies a little loosey. So why is it you think I came down here to turn myself in?
Well, we just found you at a crime scene with a dead body. That dead body happens to be Carlos Maldonado, a PI working in the same neighborhood as you. Is that your way of intimidating the competition?
Well, lucky for me and Carlos, there's enough crime on Chandler Avenue to go around for 2 PIs. You boys do such a bang-up job down there.
Not true. Since I took over, mutant neighborhoods get the same attention as the norms.
Well, I'll be sure to tell Carlos's mother, if he had one.
I was just reviewing your file when you came in.
Oh, hey, best guess.
Is that a lot? Because it looks like a lot.
August 2047. Beak Nariz, NSFPD informant. Beaten and hospitalized after providing information about Tex Murphy. Nariz refuses to identify his assailant. No charges ever filed. November 2048. Surveillance video shows suspected extortionist Jen Lee leaving the Golden Pagoda with Tex Murphy, never to be seen again. The case remains unsolved. Shall I go on? In the past few years, you've gained quite a reputation for yourself. You've got New San Francisco's criminal underbelly running scared.
Shut.
You're a cop. Isn't that the way you like your criminal underbellies?
We arrest criminals so they could be tried in a court of law. We don't just kill them, and I won't tolerate vigilantism. If you didn't kill Maldonado, what were you doing there?
I was awoken by gunshots. I was just trying to find out what was happening. I followed the trail and saw that Maldonado had surveillance equipment aimed at my office. I want to find out what he recorded.
Who cares what he recorded?
He's not a fugitive, but he's a suspect.
As an upstanding citizen, you've got nothing to hide, right?
Look, I got jumped last night. I've got no idea who did it. I think there might be something on the surveillance tape, and if you can tell me what happened, I think I can help you on this case. Deal?
I rarely make deals, and I don't need to make one with our only person of interest. Any more questions? I'm not sure what to think of you, Murphy. I have no evidence of an abduction, just a dead body and only one person of interest. It might be in your best interest if you could find out what happened.
He's a little monotone in this game.
That whole neighborhood seems to attract more than its fair share of trouble. As far as the coroner and the commissioner were concerned, finding Chelsea's remains in your speeder were enough to pronounce her legally dead.
Oh shit, so her remains were in my speeder.
She's an investigative reporter at the Bay City Mirror, one of the less obnoxious ones.
I think I kind of remember something about that in Tex Murphy Radio Theater, which we did not go back and recap. I don't know how much of that is canon. I really want to go back to it. But yeah, they did a 6-part episode series of a radio theater. They were radio dramas, basically.
I know Maldonado was a dirtbag, but unless it's in self-defense, killing somebody, even a dirtbag, is a crime and will be prosecuted.
That encrypted memory stick probably has some useful information on it.
Oh, great advice. If you could help me break it, then I'd be impressed. Guess I'll have to see if anyone else on the street can break it for me.
Oh, and hey, Sancho. Well, where do you live, Horace? I'm on the west coast of the US, and it is 11:58 right now. And I'm not tired. Hail to the weekend. Is this a crime scene now? Okay, so none of these other doors can open. I don't know, maybe just because I'm such an upstanding citizen. Here are the instructions.
This SOB's been living up here, watching my every move.
So he's a PI investigating me, a PI.
This equipment is surveying several different locations, including my office. Someone knows what I've been up to. This SOB's been living up here, watching my every move. Someone's been spying on the citizens of Chandler Avenue.
Looks like he's been spying on Rook too, and he's open! Rook is open now. And what is this in my inventory?
Nice to meet you, Maldonado.
So
I'll need to find
got
that
his ID
computer
badge.
whiz to break the encryption on this memory stick.
Maybe Archie, is he computer whiz? Probably not.
Huh? It's a bottle of stupid glue.
Stupid glue. Oh, stupid glue? Where's the combination thing? No, that's travel. Oh, here we go. Combine. Add.
I guess luck counts for something.
Well, I definitely remember my Gene Autry record. It's my one stability in this crazy world.
There is apparently no morning in this game. It's like day 2 and there's no morning in this game. And to be honest, there wasn't really a morning in the last game either. It was always generally around evening. Which is cool. Don't want to break the aesthetic too much, I guess.
It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler
It's
Avenue
closed.
won't open until later.
Let's say hi to Rook.
Rook's the little gremlin who runs the pawn shop. I've heard that his hard shell is hiding a heart of gold. But if it was, he'd cut it out himself with a rusty soup can lid.
Murphy! Here, let me look at you. Louis told me something terrible has happened. I've been worried sick.
Since when do you care about what happens to me? Don't tell me your little Grinch heart has grown 3 sizes in the last 7 years.
Oh, Lord. Please don't tell me that lump on your head has turned you back into the pathetic, pestering PI I used to know. This is a nightmare.
Now that's the Rook I know. For a minute, I thought you'd started carrying a song in your heart.
It's temporary, though, right? A side effect? Please tell me you'll be changing back.
Oh.
One of these nights, you're going to get visited by 3 ghosts, and it's going to be very scary for you, but then we're going to have turkey and everything's going to be great.
Look, Murphy, I'll grant you have some detective skills, but it was all relentless, annoying banter and endless questions to me. Imagine my surprise when over the past few years, you turned into someone I could actually tolerate.
Webster's Dictionary? 10 things you love about me?
No kidding. So what was it you loved most about the new me?
You cut out all the chit-chat and became a no-nonsense customer who pays in cash. You always seem to have plenty of cash.
Huh.
Oh, I get it. All of a sudden, I get some dough, and suddenly we're best friends. So why did it come up with so much cash?
How should I know? I mean, if I'd asked you that 2 days ago, you would have punched me in the face.
Could be fun.
Okay, I'll cut the chit-chat. Just tell me where I come up with all this cash.
All my transactions are done in strictest confidence. That hasn't changed.
I'm having a few rough days here, Rook, and all I'm trying to do is get my memory back. I could use a little help.
Fine. Though I don't know anything that could possibly explain what's happened to you. Believe me, I'd tell you if I did. Now I suppose this is where you ask if I mind answering a few questions. But this is not for old time's sake.
Sure. Alright, have a good night, Sukasuke. I wonder when I'm gonna, or how late I'm gonna be up doing this.
You became a sullen, short-tempered bully. And I miss that desperately. I heard a commotion and saw a crazed man running willy-nilly down the street and 2 other men in pursuit.
He doesn't look much different, except for like maybe the frizzy hair.
I was hoping they would tear that flophouse down. And they would have, too, if it weren't for that meddling Clint.
He does seem like a Scooby-Doo villain right here.
I knew she'd get nothing but trouble being with you.
It's old man Rook, the guy that runs the pawn shop, and he would have gotten away with it too.
Louis' niece is an absolute delight. What she sees in you is an absolute mystery. A prince among men makes me wish I could still eat solid food. Years ago, after Chelsea disappeared, you came to me looking for leads to some valuable items, among them a lost Fabergé egg. You left the street for a long time. When you returned to Chandler Avenue, you seemed like a different person, darker, more dangerous.
Huh. Well, too bad. That could have been a good game. Then again, it could have been like a Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness.
I understand you have a thing for holograms. Maybe she's just your type. Such an upbeat, chipper little man. Utterly obnoxious. I went there once, never again. What with that herbal tea and incense, it's a veritable gas chamber. Oof. I'm sure you know much more about that than I. Some say you know exactly what happened. That's the man you think was abducted? The one I saw being chased down the street?
Yeah.
I never heard his name before you told me. What is that? Maldonado?
What is that?
He puts the PI in pig. I heard you two had something of a rivalry going on. Why would I know anything about that? If the police confiscated it, I suggest you talk to the police about it. Next question.
I don't have any next questions for you.
Now that Rook's is open, I'll bet his back gate's open too.
Ah, yes. Yes. Oh, this scene.
Yeah, I used to come back here and shoot hoops until I threw my back out.
10 seconds left. Down by 1. Murphy has the ball. He fakes. He drives. It's a 360.
He's foul.
Or was it my front?
What's this thing of radiation doing here?
It's Rook's hydropod garden. Whenever I see this, I think of Gordon Fitzpatrick from my Pandora case.
I've got anti-hydrogen pods on board, and I've got to get us as far away from Earth as possible.
Pods?
Pods. Anti-hydrogen pods.
He wasn't from around here, or even from this solar system.
Now, it's kind of funny. They used a bunch of scenes from Pandora Directive, but they didn't, like... They didn't bother to, like, up-res those scenes. Or that scene. Or... Oh, God. Words today. Okay. But yeah, like the rest of the clips they've shown, they, like, really up-res them. That one that I just saw, they didn't really up-res, so...
I don't know what I can do with an anvil, but it might be useful.
Anvil, huh?
I didn't know there was that much polyester left in the world.
Maybe it's Larry Hammond's laundry.
Why would a little gremlin like Rook have a basketball hoop?
Yeah. Whoever uses it anymore. Does Rook play basketball?
It's the sewer to Chandler Avenue, and I never go in there unless I really, really have to.
Had to go in there in my Pandora Directive case. Is he open yet?
It's closed.
It's still
Most
closed.
Businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later.
It's real good having you stop in more regular. How can I help
I
you?
like this guy. Always like this guy.
I like that Archie fella. Real friendly. Don't always understand what he's talking about, but hey, different strokes for different folks, right? Yeah, nice to have some fresh blood here on Chandler Avenue.
Yeah.
Not really the kind of place I do a lot of shopping at, but some folks seem to like it fine. I can't really talk about that. If she died the way the cops said she did, burned inside your speeder, it's just too much to think about. I keep a little hope that maybe she ain't dead at all. Or at least that maybe she died in a more peaceful way.
But yeah, just the way he said that. It's not the kind of place I'd be shopping to, but most people seem to like it fine. Yeah, that's, I guess, a lot of the musical opinions that I have, especially when I'm playing the piano. It's like, you know, upbeat techno, stupid dubstep isn't really my thing, but, you know, other people seem to like it fine.
I'm no good with that computer stuff, but that little fella at the barbecue joint is a whiz. I'll bet he could get you taken care of.
Maybe a little bit of restorative surgery. I mean, he definitely had restorative surgery from Under a Killing Moon. When he went on to Pandora Directive. Kind of looks the same as in Pandora Directive.
You wouldn't remember him. He moved into the neighborhood a few years back. Not a pleasant man. I'll leave it at that. So that so-and-so was spying on you. You and I wasn't real close, so I couldn't say why he'd been doing that. Yeah, Same old ornery cuss he ever was. Don't bother me none. I guess I'm just used to it. Haven't had another food joint on the street since Francesca ran the Slice of Heaven. I thought it might cut into my business some, but not so far. Maybe we just don't have a lot of barbecue eaters around here.
And that was 7 years ago. And maybe like 8 or 9 years ago. When Francesca left.
As I step into Inspector Burns' barbecue, I think I'm having a stroke. But no, burning toast is their special today. Behind the counter is the kid who Louis referred me to as the computer whiz.
Will you be my Valentine? Not you. Go away. Shoo.
Welcome to Inspector Burns
You work
Barbecue.
here.
My name is Mojo. Special today is chili con carnage. It'll destroy your hunger as well as your taste buds. Order when you're ready.
Well, those 3 little barbecued pigs look good. I could really wolf those down.
Hey, you're Tex Murphy.
And you're Mojo. What a shagadelic name, baby, yeah!
My real name is Mordecai Josephus.
Are you serious? Well, that's my real name, too.
No way!
Yeah, well, it's pretty close. It's actually Tiberius, James Tiberius. And my mom, she starts calling me Tibby. And, well, I had to come up with something that I could live with.
The ultimate Tex Murphy trivia. You just made my day. Look, I don't mean to geek out on you here, but you're Tex Murphy. Badass private eye. Man out of time. Always quick with a joke or his fist. What are you doing in a dump like this?
Exterminator. Hit him where it hurts.
I'm guessing you haven't won any Employee of the Month awards, have you?
Nice. Classic Tex Murphy.
I'll tell you what. You buy me lunch, we'll call it even.
Oh, you don't want to eat here. The food really will burn your face off. Inspector Burns is a bitter man. So, what are you working on? Wait, let me guess. Some kind of case just dropped in your lap. Seems like a small-time job, but there are tons of loose ends leading in all kinds of directions, and you are blindly getting nowhere.
But I thought Inspector Burns was all about fire safety.
Whoa. Take a breath there, Chief. What makes you think I'd tell you anything about the case I'm working on?
I can help you.
Well, I could use a good caterer.
You are killing me. Look, Mr. Murphy, you fancy yourself a sort of a timeless classic, a PI archetype for the ages. You know your way around the crime scene, but it's no secret that you're not so good at high-tech gadgets. That's where I come in.
Fine. I have a fax machine, for God's sake, and I barely know how to use that.
Whatever I can do, just let me know.
It's like 7 years into the future after the last game, and there's still freaking fax machines. This game was made in 2014, and there's still fax machines.
I just can't believe I got a chance to meet my idol. Chelsea Bando. The Nora
Sorry.
to your Nick. I wish I could have met her.
The Nora to your Nick? Wow, that is already a dated reference.
Inspector Burns has tried to torch the brewing stew at least twice. Sometimes I spend hours just thinking about what kind of baby she and I would have together. Me and Archie are buds. So glad Archie opened up his shop here. He's like a god at all this conspiracy stuff. Sorry you lost her, but man, did you ever get an attitude? Sure, I can decrypt a memory stick, no problem. It may take a while, at least a day.
Alright. Cool. We, got somewhere.
He's the guy you hired to take photos of your cheating wife. You're the guy they hired to beat the crap out of the guy you catch with your wife. You think Maldonado was spying on you? Not surprising. Comes in here all the time to eat, just so he can complain. Like Inspector Burns says, it all tastes the same when your tongue's charred.
Another item on my to-do list today is checking out Maldonado's regular office that's on the street.
Oh, right, yeah. I guess that was, over here.
What the hell is that?
That's a SPO pad, protecting the universe from imperfect life forms since 1967. It's like a mall cop with a 5,000 meter volt taser without a moral code. Be careful, Tex. I could get hurt.
Now that's a handsome devil. Wait a minute. A rival PI. Oh man, how did this happen?
Okay. Maybe I have to, like, sort of crawl around with the ladder. Alright, save. Okay, let's go back. There's still customer services that only use fax. That has to be inconvenient. I have something to break that off with.
Lord knows what I could do with an anvil, but it might be useful. Oh, it's a security drone.
Classic cartoony humor. I knew that had to work. Alright. Oh, sure. Scan card. Oh, I have to be on this, don't I?
Wow, a place even sleazier than yours. And you have an animal print bedspread.
Both Maldonado and I appreciate subtle storytelling techniques. Maybe we could have been friends if you were alive.
I want an animal print bedspread.
It's the depressed man's kitchen.
Maybe I should turn that hot plate off.
It's the depressed man's kitchen. What's this? Both Maldonado and I appreciate subtle storytelling techniques. Maybe we could have been friends if you were alive. Both Maldonado and I appreciate subtle storytelling techniques. Problem with vid phones is you can't call anyone from the bathroom anymore. Well, you shouldn't.
Hello?
Could I speak to Carlos? Tex?
Sorry, have we met?
That woman knew me, but hung up quickly when she realized I didn't know her. Larry Hammond wasn't really a mutant.
I wanted to make sure you came here alone.
Well, I hope you were more careful about being followed than I was.
Yeah, I have a very strong sense of self-preservation. I even brush my teeth carefully.
Yeah, it shows.
But man, he sure looked like one.
I didn't even get all that. Shoot. For what he was saying. Well, he's got somewhere.
Emily? Oh man. I hope she's doing this to get through school.
Guess I don't get to do one of those puzzles this time around. Or I probably do. They're probably gonna pull that crap with me. Yeah. A lot of roaches.
Ew. Even I have a higher standard of living. And I've eaten dog food before. Hair
Like
cream.
glue? Hair cream.
Glad I don't need this.
Anything else?
Yuck. There's gum in this shoe.
Oh, Tex. Tex Bloody Murphy. There really is gum in the shoe. God damn. Oh. What's in my inventory?
If this woman has been doing business with Maldonado, maybe someone else on Chandler Avenue will recognize her.
Well, maybe, Louis?
Whatever you need, Mike. Just ask.
I'm glad you opened up after, 7 years of...
I might have seen this lady in here not long ago. Didn't catch your name.
Actually, I might be able to show... Holly Graham at the Golden Gate. She definitely did not stay at the Ritz. On strike?
Holly must be out on strike. I'd better come back later to talk to her.
Did she go into the pawn shop? And 3 cards to midnight, still closed. Oh! You're open!
As I made it perfectly clear, your status as a paying customer earns you a modicum of goodwill. I suggest you use it judiciously.
Sorry, you lost me at modicum. Look, answer a few questions for me and I won't kick your butt when I get my memory back.
Just smelling the fumes coming off that establishment irritates my bowels. Lovely. Oh, she may have come by here. I can't be sure.
Oh?
Okay. So, probably not.
Maybe, not Mac Malden, but, Soup
Rumor
Nazi.
is Zach Williams, owner of the electronics shop, is tied to organized crime. We've had our problems in the past. For example, the last time I was here, he shot my credit card into 1,000,000 pieces.
Yeah.
I'm hoping he's in a little better humor today and doesn't blow my brains out, or even worse.
Oh, and it is him. They got him back.
Okay, I don't want any trouble.
Well, just so I'm clear, what kind of trouble are you not wanting?
Everyone knows what happens to people who get on your bad side. Only one reason you ever come in here, and it ain't to buy anything. You know all our stuff is junk.
Is that the new electronic shop slogan? I mean, it's no wonder you're not getting any new business.
Why you busting my chops? You know what kind of business we're running here.
Jeez. I knew on the Pandora directive that, you know, your stuff was crap, but I didn't know it was like a front for, like, organized crime. Help wanted, make it clear.
Are you saying this is some sort of front for organized crime? Because that sounds illegal.
Look, the guys upstairs don't want any trouble either. They said you can have whatever you want at cost. You can even put it on credit. Then I'll just tear up the bill.
Wow.
Oh, no, I am not falling for that one again. I'm just here to find out about that dead guy upstairs and what he was up to.
Look, I know how much you hated Maldonado, and I probably shouldn't have let him use the second floor. But he was paying cash, and he kept a low profile. So I thought it was all good. I didn't know what he was doing up there, and I didn't want to know.
The top one is just all Who references. You better you bet, won't get fooled again.
So how about you answer a few questions for me, and maybe things will end up a little better for you than they did for, say, Carlos?
You the man, okay? We good? Look, I told the cops I wasn't here, which is technically true. I just parked out back when I heard the gunshots, so I just started the engine right back up and got the hell out. You live there, so I'm not going to say a thing about it. I do love Louie's cooking. Just don't ask what's in it and you'll be fine.
And yeah, that's interesting. The last few games, or the last couple of games, it was just all about asking, you know, the stuff that you guys have got, the stuff that the electronic shop has got. But that's it. You couldn't ask him like anything about the case.
All I know is you ain't the same guy that came slinking in here 7 years ago. That place opened up a couple of months ago. Doesn't look like my kind of joint. Sorry to hear about that. Is that what turned you into Mr. Badass?
Yeah.
I think he's the one who came by to check in on Maldonado. Must have been a client. Don't know anything else about him.
Yeah, I like how he said that too. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. Is that what made you turn into Mr. Badass? Yes. Yes, it is. You insensitive prick.
Sure, Maldonado was a creep, but his money spent just the same. He said he needed to do a stakeout of the Ritz. Didn't mention any specific names. Didn't sound like a big deal, and he was offering a good chunk of change. I saw him bring in some cameras, so he must have been recording the surveillance. But whatever he had got confiscated by the cops. I don't know what it is they're serving in there, but it sure as hell ain't barbecue. That's a fine piece of humanity there. She stopped by the other day and checked out our selection. Took her about 2 seconds to realize it was all crap, so she seemed to know her stuff. Let's just leave me out of this, okay?
Alright. Here is Steve. Oh my god. It's been a while. How have you been, yo? Guys. Oops. There we are. Please follow Here is Steve. Guitarist slash sing streamer. And sometimes gamer even. Oh yeah, you're on Dark Souls 2? Sure
I hope
has.
You don't mind, Mike. I've been telling folks in the neighborhood about your situation, just so they know it's the old Tex they're dealing with. Let me know what else I can do for you.
Oh, thank you.
Zap don't come in here a whole lot. I guess he don't like my food much.
Okay, I guess you don't really have much to say. But at least we know she came in that shop there. Oh, it certainly has. And the control scheme's better too. Oh, you finished Dark Souls 2? I need to get on Dark Souls sometime. Camel's been playing it, Drew's been playing it, you've been playing it. Everyone's been playing it on Twitch.
Hey,
Although,
Mr.
has she
Murphy.
been in
Still
your
running
place?
the decryption program. You can hang with me till it's done. Shouldn't be more than 4 or 5 hours.
I don't want to hang with you for more than 4 or 5 hours. What are you talking about?
Who's that?
Alright, fine.
He says he likes barbecue, so I'm not sure why he eats here.
Jeez. Oh, well, the optional parts, they don't entirely count, I guess. I mean, yeah, hence they're called optional parts. Ooh. A little migraine coming on. Doesn't seem good. Doesn't seem good at all. But, alright. Who else can I talk to around here? 3 cards to midnight. Archie's not open. Are you at the front desk? Hey, there's a bell!
As I ring the bell, I expect Nilo, but another familiar face pops up from behind the counter. It's Clint. Looks like he's dabbled in some home plastic surgery to cover his empty eye socket. It's amazing what you can do with a tire patch, spray paint, and crazy glue.
At least it's not Nilo anymore.
Ah, Mr. Murphy. Will you be needing some housekeeping done? I can't remember the last time we saw you around here.
Bring up the addiction.
So, what are you doing behind the desk? Looking for Nilo's complimentary chocolates?
You mean the ones you used to leave on the pillow, right? Those weren't chocolates, my friend. Man, I hope you didn't eat them.
No.
Nilo, man, I haven't heard that name in years. Not since I bought this place from him. The city was going to condemn it, but Nilo didn't feel like fixing it up, so he sold it real cheap.
Nilo's hobby.
Where did Nilo end up?
You mean Nellie? He got a sex change. Yeah, I don't know. He tried to pass himself off as his long-lost twin sister for a while, but that didn't fly.
What? I knew that guy was a sex pervert, but man, he had a sex change? Damn.
Well, you've come a long way, Clint. From living in a dumpster to owning your own dump.
But on the bright side, we've exterminated most of the roaches and reinforced the foundation after the big quake last year. And finally got real fire extinguishers, so no more painted-on safety features. We're up to a 3-star cubic zirconia rating in the Mutant Leisure blog spot now.
Alright.
So how did you afford all of this? I mean, didn't you normally eat up all your profits at the chocolate stand?
It's mostly thanks to you, my #1 tenant. You pay up front and I always throw in a little extra to make sure I keep an extra eye on your place.
Athlete.
Well, math isn't my strong point, but I think you're out of extra eyes.
Oh.
Did anyone ever tell you that you make it hard to give good customer service?
It's come up a few times.
You pay through the end of the year, just like every year. You hardly ever hear these days, but hey, let me get my nose out of your business.
Doesn't sound like me.
That sounded disgusting. Let's change the subject.
What do
can
I do to get money?
You keep being my best tenant, and I'll be your biggest fan. Deal? The cops came by to ask me about that, but I wasn't here at the time. This may not be much, but it's mine, and I love it. Just get the holes patched before you move out, or I will keep your security deposit. Look, I know I used to joke with you about Chelsea being in love with me, but that was just my jealousy talking. That's Louis' niece, right? Tall, brunette. Oh. I've got to steer clear of his diner. Too many chocolate memories. Look, I've had my own problems, as you know. I was in a kind of a dark place 7 years ago. Dark, bitter, sometimes nuts, raisins. God help me, marshmallows. Nice girl for circuits and chips. Nice guy, but he's got some screws loose.
Okay. But, anything new with you guys? Especially here at Steve. It's been a while since I've talked to you.
Dumbest name ever for a shop. We don't need to talk about that, do we? That was a real tragedy.
Yeah.
Maldonado? Nothing but trouble. I steer clear of that hombre. Maldonado was spying on you? Are you sure it was you?
Yeah, it was in my bedroom. Or not my bedroom, but it was in my office.
That little gremlin's never forgiven me for stealing his newspapers and using them for blankets. I haven't tried it. They say that the sauce will melt your eyeballs, and that's a risk I'm just not willing to take.
Yeah.
I know for a fact I've never seen this fox before, because if I had, she'd be my lady love. That guy's all mobbed up.
You don't
so
know.
I keep my
Damn.
distance. Me? I'm just living the dream. One chocolate-free day at a time.
So is there like a Chocoholics Anonymous?
It's best not to sit on these couches, but if you do, you better be wearing a hazmat suit.
'Cause, I mean, he has that button there. And Rusty's is closed. And that's just closed down. Oh, and she's not currently on strike.
Hey Tex, how's your case progressing? Yeah, I've seen this woman in here. In fact, she picked up a piece of mail that's been delivered here. I might be able to get a name or address for you. Let me see if I have an image of the envelope. Yep, got it. I'll print it out for you.
Jeez, you're giving me a bit too much information.
The Ritz landlord?
Unless
Seems
you know,
like you may have a couple
you know
of
I'm a
screws
PI,
loose.
so.
But nice enough.
Man. Sometimes it's just uncomfortable on these chairs some days. Most days.
I think he came in one time with Mojo, the kid from the barbecue place. It was awkward. Let me check.
Oh.
I can confirm that Mason Bowers has been a registered guest here. Sorry, Tex. I'm not allowed to give out any more information than that.
Oh, so you do have a sort of secure intel. Okay.
If I could smell, I'm pretty sure he would stink. Always looks like he's up to something unsavory. That crusty old perv is always coming in here trying to get a peek at my underpixels.
Well, free chocolate day is pretty much a dream. Chocolate-free day, I don't think I can, handle that. Chocolate's good.
I think the kid who works here has a crush on me. Maybe one of these days I'll rock his little world.
Holly sends the information about the mystery woman to my smart Alex, and I get a new location on the map. It's on the coast near Monterey. Whoever owns this place has mucho dinero.
Alright. Save. And boom. X travel.
Whoa. I get in my speeder and realize I'm very wobbly and my vision's pretty fuzzy. I realize it's finally time to get this head wound checked out and some professional input on what's happened to me. And now's as good a time as any. I call a cab, and I'm on my way to the North Hill Clinic.
Where are you headed?
North Hill Clinic.
Well, I better step on it. You look like you're in pretty bad shape. Your eyes are really bloodshot.
Yeah, you should see it from this side.
Live around here?
Yeah, I do. The Ritz.
I've heard there's a lot of Morlocks in that area.
Morlocks?
That's what they call them. Some new, crazy type of mutant.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard rumors that they're attacking people.
On Chandler Avenue?
Just rumors. But you never know. Things could get worse. Sorry. Sorry, I just wanted to let you know I was packing heat up here. Didn't mean to freak you out.
That's fine. It's just the last time I got a ride from someone, they shot me, so
yeah.
I'm a little jumpy. It's a nice gun, by the way. I used to have one just like it.
I've had this for a long time. Some idiot threw it out his window.
The head wound is painful for sure.
Yep.
Maybe this Dr. Donahue can help me sort things out.
Taylor warned me you might be a problem patient.
Jenga.
I'm just gonna assume you've got some head trauma. Let's see what's going on.
It is kind of like that, yeah. But yeah, Steve, yeah, the Murphy games. These are some of my childhood classics. Well, this game is like the 2014. I backed this on Kickstarter because I was such a big fan of the games back then, back in the 90s.
Weird question for you. Is there any way to tell whether I'm dreaming or not?
Do you want to know if you're dreaming right now? Ah. Yep, you're awake. So tell me what happened.
Well, I woke up a few hours ago with this goose egg on my head and an injection mark on my arm. I've got no idea how I got them. As a matter of fact, I have no idea about anything over the past 7 years.
You took a pretty good shot to the head. Enough to knock you out. Maybe cause some short-term memory loss, but not for 7 years. Let's see that mark on your arm. I think we'll need to draw some blood. Everything on your form accurate?
Oh, wait a minute. Put it right there.
Everything except my name, address, and billing information.
Well, I'm guessing your bloodstream's full of cholesterol and toxins, but I'm sure we'll find something else there, too. Have you ever had an implant?
Huh.
Just one.
Just once.
It was a long time ago. It was in my brain, so I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
Well, that injection mark concerns me, but I don't want to speculate. I would really like to keep you overnight for observation. You mind waiting around until we figure this out?
Sure, if we can get it done in 5 minutes. While we're waiting, though, could I ask you a few questions?
Oh. And they gray out all the ones that she doesn't know about or the ones that's unimportant. Good.
Let's just keep this professional, shall we? I don't think you could do much better. And yes, I mean that the way it sounded. I believe he runs a diner over on Telegraph Hill.
Yeah, I remember Under Killing Moon being rather popular back then.
I've dealt with many cases of amnesia, but nothing exactly like this.
I guess that's it, really.
After
Not
leaving
really much
Northfield,
information I
I
can
get
get out of her.
back to my office. After a while, I'm feeling a little better, so I hop in my speeder and head out to the address of the mystery woman, who I hope can give me info on Mason Bowers.
Nice, this is more like it. Fun fact, this is a former vacation home for 3 James Bond villains. Goldfinger!
Ron Weasley? You mean from Harry Potter? Like one of the 3 main characters from Harry Potter?
The soothing, sultry siren song of Red Cat. Well, this looks cheap. Who sells seashells by the seashore?
You're supposed to say that like 10 times fast.
Nothing I can use.
Neurosurgery for dumbasses.
Now that's my kind of book.
But, so you've never seen or read Harry Potter?
Does make any interior space look more rugged.
I don't want to go back and read those books sometime.
Pillaging must be one of their hobbies.
Anything?
Oh, sure, that seems impressive. But I bet you it wasn't nearly as difficult as obtaining my PI license from an entire summer of night school. Wrong form of its. Come on, people.
Of its. That sort of peeves me sometimes, too.
Now I could use that.
When people don't know they're like its and its is theirs, theirs, and theirs.
There's a past due notice here.
You're late, you bum!
Note to self, check and make sure I made my speeder payment.
I want one of those! I want those to exist!
Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, if you know what I mean. No, that's not important.
That was amazing! What are my favorite genre of games, Kira? Oh, wait, what do we have here?
This bunny makes me laugh. He's hilarious.
I don't really have a favorite genre. I mean, I guess I'm more of a action-adventure slash, like, classic JRPG-er kind of guy.
Must be a Barry Bonds baseball. It's got an asterisk on it.
In fact, someone just asked me
How
that
do they
today.
work?
And Akira, were you in earlier? I apologize, a lot happened today.
Really? They found someone to eat this crap?
Regular pizza! Freezer burn ice cream. All natural ice cream. Oh, look. It's pretty blue. Giant ass thing of milk. Regular pizza. And what was this? Orange juice, pulp free. I prefer the pulp, actually. Beef Merlot, is that what it said? Huh. Ah, so you were here earlier.
Standard groceries, and none of them look very edible. I've always learned the
pardon
hard
some
way
of my
that
ignorance.
the stove gets hot.
Or not ignorance, but you know. Like I said, a lot happened. I guess I can't open these. Nope. Oh. But anything in here, or did I get everything in here already? Oh.
That might come in handy.
So I got 2 baseball cards.
That's a terrible place for a petri dish. Tried to make a hard-boiled egg using one of these. That was a big mistake.
So, what's in my inventory? Got a petri dish.
This petri dish is encrusted with all sorts of gunk. I'll need to clean it off to see what's underneath here. Classic. These baseball cards are great collectibles. It's a key to the exclusive Llama Club.
Oh, the Llama Club, right. Good, so I have that key. Good.
Baseball card? Used to collect these as a kid. Now I collect past due notices. Well, this looks... Must be a Barry Bonds base. Yeah, just some books. Reminds me of the time I tried to cook meatloaf.
Oh, there it is.
That might come in handy.
One thing's for sure, the soundtrack is better than Pandora Directive. Overall. Actually, I think Pandora Directive had one of my least favorite soundtracks. Except for Texas Lament.
Oh man, I hate retro things.
Because hell yeah, Richie Havens. Rest in peace.
If the owner's ventriloquist dummy's in here, I'm gonna be very upset.
What about that show on Cartoon Network that begins with regular? Probably watch a bit more of that show. There's a lot of Cartoon Network shows that I'm just not watching anymore. Barely ever watch TV nowadays. TV shows.
If the owner's ventriloquist dummy's in here, I'm gonna be very upset.
Although I watched The Flash.
An old Zoom portable music device. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, my mom got me one of these while all the other kids were getting iPads and iPods. I remember just how I felt that day. Wonder what happened to it. Oh yeah. Now I remember.
I actually have played a round of Stardew Valley on stream. I gotta get back to it. There's just been other games that I've been playing. But I did buy Stardew Valley. I played it once on stream. And for one of those type of Harvest Moon, Animal Crossing type of games, I liked it. I actually liked it better than Animal Crossing.
Gross. This bowl is full of fruit.
Oh.
Trust me, being a PI is not an easy business. You never know what you're... It's Mike and I or candy comic. Sleep with a Swedish fish. Put this in my comic book rack collection in my office.
And nothing else here. I've been looking for that last baseball card. I'm pretty sure there's 5 baseball cards.
Oh man, I hate retro things.
Hey, what's wrong with retro things? Ah. Yes, Or wait. Maybe I just need...
Man, I don't even know what I was trying to do.
Right.
Classic. These baseball cards are great collectibles. Hello, what's this? Looks like another room behind this wall, but how do I open it?
I can mod Stardew?
Pillaging must be one of their hobbies.
Oh, there's the last card.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah. Maybe it's downstairs.
Nothing I can use. Hey, bada bada bada. Now that was a terrible year for wine. Now that was a... Say hello to my little friends.
How much US is 2279 Canadian? It might be more. I forget if it's more or less, or what the conversion rate is now. I know if you like convert from if you convert from Canadian, you only get like what 90% of it back. I think is what it is now. Oh, thank you, Steve. Thank you for that.
Pillaging must be one of their hobbies. Oh, I don't think a lot of studying went on in here with that flat screen TV on the wall.
I don't think too much studying goes on here with 2 flat screen TVs in my room. Well, okay, one is a monitor and another is a TV. I use both as 2 monitors. That's what I'm using right now, is 2 monitors. I haven't been in here. Nice bathroom. I want this bathroom.
My landlord always reminds me that indoor plumbing is a privilege, not a right. Lord knows I could use a plunger at my place. No bidet? Sick. Another Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic. Gumdrops and lollipops. Well, one man's trash is a PI's clue.
Ah.
Ah, a remembrance of a much simpler time.
Ah.
Yeah, I believe that's a towel.
Well, fortunately for this game, I'm running a like slightly lower scale, and I have the chat right next to it, so I'm only using like one monitor. But I'm keeping an eye on my OBS feed with my main monitor. Nope. There's gotta be something I can use these baseball cards with. Inventory. And this petri dish.
Surely, after all we've been through, you would not turn against me and turn to her. Looks like someone with the initial T was doubting Mason's allegiance.
What can I use these baseball cards on? I thought I only talked for my monitor for like, what, a minute?
Salami! Salami!
Yeah.
Keep out of reach of children. Oh, banana flavor.
Banana flavored medicine? I'll take it. Better than that cherry crap. Since 1950. Oh. So it does have to do with these baseball cards. Pretty sure it has to do with these baseball cards.
Classic. These baseball cards are great collectibles.
Or I thought it did. What about that zipline trolley? It needs another wheel. Well, I do have the Llama Club security key.
If the owner's ventriloquist dummies in here, I'm going to be very upset.
Maybe I should go to the Llama Club.
A collector's edition of Matt Cubase Tyler baseball card. I wouldn't dare thieve that.
Ah, 107. I think I'm going to cut the stream in another 20 minutes. I'm starting to get a little tired. Probably get some good sleep tonight. I've been getting like, what, 4 hours maximum of sleep per day.
Phone message waiting. Phone message waiting.
This message is for Mr. Tex Murphy. Storm clouds are brewing. Are you with White Russians or against us? A White Guard member is close. Prove your loyalty and we will reveal the truth.
What the heck was that?
That's a terrible
Must be another
accent.
Tex Murphy in the phone book. No messages on the vid phone.
I even got, what, 2 hours of sleep in the car before coming back home. It's nice, having a blanket in your car. I should put a pillow in there, but at least get the blanket in there.
Archie Ellis wrote a book? I bet this sells for pennies on eBay.
Oh man, and no loading times. Getting out of here. And I can walk fast. I can run. So, Llama Club. Cuidado, llamas! I like these old games where, like, you know, no one's home.
Yummy.
The air outside feels thick, like I'm breathing through a pair of dirty gym socks. It's a high radiation day. Most everyone will be staying inside, but I need to hunt for some work. I always like to start the day with the traditional PI breakfast. That hits the spot.
Nice cowboy hat.
Yeah, 4 hours is definitely not that much. Hold on, I'm low. There we go.
The Clean Air Act was abolished after it was ruled irrelevant due to post-World War III fallout.
Oh, that's right. But yeah, after Overseer, after they couldn't make Tex Murphy games anymore, Chris Jones did get into a line of virtual golf simulators. Llama Club. I mean, what is here besides, you know, matchbooks and a golf club thing? Oh, the scene again. That's it? That's all that's here? What about these cards? Are these? No, no, no. Nice cowboy hat. Oh. Nothing under there. Nothing on the chairs? No. Well, what's here?
Yeah, I bet some intense smoking competitions take place here.
Time to sleep for you. Alright. Well, have a good night. Yeah, I'm about to, take a little rest myself. Well, it was sad. Yeah, have a good night, James. Thank you very much for stopping in. Gotta come by and catch your stream sometime. Yeah, there's nothing here. Okay. Well, I wonder... T... X... Just go with X. Wait, is it V? I remember V being the travel and, like, Underkilling Moon Pandora directive. Actually, kind of a crappy looking speeder. But I can see, you know, it's not really the hero prop piece.
Must have gotten these from the Big and Tall Curtain store.
Now that you think it, or now that you mention it, it is a really tall place.
Well, I see they like to keep things hot in the bedroom. Well, no big bad wolf will be getting in here. Yeah, just some books.
And just some books. Right in the zoom. Well, shit.
I could use that.
Oh, there's more baseball cards to find here? I thought there were just 5. Guess there's nothing under the bed. I wish I could crouch. Or can I? Oh. I guess tab is that too. And Q. E? Oh. And F is flashlight. Eyes inventory. Makes sense. Oh. And that's hints. And Z. Oh, Z is travel. I just don't know what all is there to do. Oh, but I probably should cook up the... Oh, the Petri dish. Ow. Ah, man. My foot. I really should stop sitting crisscrossed. Maybe in the kitchen. Nope. I got the Petri dish. Back out. There was a stove. There was a hot plate somewhere.
This petri dish is encrusted with all sorts of gunk. I'll need to clean
You'll
it
need
up
to
see what's
clean it.
underneath here. My landlord always reminds me that indoor plumbing is a privilege, not a right.
Oh, thank you, Doc Bizzle, for that auto host.
Rummaging through trash cans can be considered a low point in some people. Lord knows I could use a plunger at my place.
Tsunami!
Ah. Now I really should come by and catch one of his streams again, too.
There's
It's
room
just
for
been
every
so
member of the
long,
Brady family on here,
Doc,
except
and I
Alice, never
apologize.
considered her part of the family anyway.
But...
Well, there's Waldo.
Ha! Lol. Alright.
Now that was a terrible year for wine.
How do I clean this? I mean, where... Oh, man. Too many objects in this game.
No, that's not important.
No, that's not important.
Oh, I don't think a lot of studying went on in here with that flat screen TV on the
It's
wall.
true, we cannot be everywhere at the same time. There are so many streams and regulars that I support, you know? Has to be something here.
This coffee table's a special design. It's got a hidden drawer.
It does, doesn't it? Ah, there. Ah, Ghoul Avenger, thank you! Oh, 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 oh. Ooh!
This coffee
No?
table's a special design.
Oh.
It's got a
Oh,
hidden
well, it's...
drawer.
What's that? That's,
Well, one man's
pretty
trash is
simple.
a... Hello.
Thank you very much for that follow.
Hello. The 8 lost rules of etiquette. Rule number 1, a friendly greeting could open doors for you. Man, I don't even know what I was trying to do.
Oh, a greeting hello. 3557. Oh! Melon. Perfect. Getting Fast and the Curious. But perfect. We're on day 3. And I've got, like, what, 8 more minutes of this to go.
Hoping to find more information about why sleazy PI Carlos Maldonado has been keeping an eye on my place leads me to a swanky beach house where I'm delighted and surprised to meet an incredibly beautiful woman inside a home medical office. Unfortunately for me, the feeling is not mutual, and she's accompanied by a very lethal friend.
Freeze. What are you doing here?
Well, we had such a charming conversation on the vidphone, I knew I had to meet you. Now I'm rethinking that.
You don't remember me, do you?
Well, I wish I did. Does that count?
We met just once, years ago. So did you really come here looking for me? Or are you here for Mason?
I'm sorry. The correct answer is C, all of the above. I came here to find you, but it's Mason I'm looking for.
Well, you'll have to make do with me. Mason isn't here.
So how do you know Mason?
In the biblical sense, I'm his wife, Ariel Bowers.
When was the last time you saw him?
Over a month ago.
No kidding. A wife like you, I'm surprised he ever leaves the house.
We've been legally separated for over a month. He has issues, erratic behavior, periods of deep depression. It got to be too much.
Psychological problems, huh? What are we talking here? He ties his shoe for an hour, or he
Damn.
walks into Burger Barn with dynamite in his pants?
I think it was just a reaction to stress. His work kept him away for weeks at a time.
So I heard your husband was a neurologist, like a brain surgeon or something.
Or something, yes. He worked in neurochemistry.
You go around like
How
that
chemicals
often?
influence
Man.
neural operations.
So who's he working for now?
Mason never talked about his work, even before we separated. But we stayed in touch. This was the longest he ever went without calling me. I got worried and came here. I found Maldonado's number and called to see if he knew anything.
Yeah, well, Maldonado's not going to be able to help us much because he's dead. Is that who you were coming to see on Chandler Avenue?
Yes, that's right. What happened to him?
Well, I'm not sure, but I'm trying to find out. But the trail seems to lead through your husband, who, by the way, I believe has been abducted.
Abducted? Now I'm worried sick. What are we going to do?
Well, to start with, if you could think of anything that could help me out here to find him,
Rest delivery.
that would be a big help.
I will. Feel free to look around here. I wish I could stay and help, but I'll give you my number so you can call me later. And sorry about the gun to the head thing.
Oh, it's okay. I've just got one of those faces. Probably look better with a hole in it.
I have my doubts about Ariel Bauer's motivation. She certainly seems to have an agenda which includes more than just her husband's well-being. What's she up to?
Hubba, hubba. Whew. Is it hot in here or did my internal fan just crash?
Well, it feels like I'm being played for a sap.
Oh, come on. She's just getting ready to play the field. I'd like to bring her over for a debugging session.
Okay, enough.
Is his first name Abby?
Just looking at this gives me an icky feeling. I'm sure these MRI pictures are showing me something. Looking at medical posters always gives me the heebie-jeebies. Looking at medical posters always gives me the heebie-jeebies.
They drilled a hole in my skull.
Do you have a fax?
I was awake and it hurt a lot. I have a fax? What? Oh, she has a fax. She uses a fax!
Looks like Carlos Maldonado was trying to get a hold of Mason about someone named Margaret Leonard. If I found a flash drive, I could connect it to the video screen.
Oh. Well, maybe I can, like, once it comes back and it's not encrypted.
Well, you'd need a PhD to understand any of these books.
Oh, well, flash drive.
Well, I wonder what's on this little device. This memory stick probably works on the computer. Maldonado was tracking down a woman named Margaret Leonard for Bowers.
Margaret Leonard. Okay.
Seems Mason was treating someone with serious facial deterioration.
Cryogenic sleep states cause so much physical mental damage to the Morlocks, beginning to affect the fresh disease seems to be. God, they don't really give me much reading room. We'll have a solution to me soon. T. I'll take kindly those who betray me. Everybody betray me. I fed up with this world.
Long-lasting memories are created through a process of consolidation, which is based on the formations of protein in the brain. Thus, memories, particularly painful ones, are formed by these unstable proteins, making them easily identifiable and removed with a combination of drugs and behavior therapy, ensuring memory elimination. Of course, there are those who do not believe that the benefits of memory modification outweigh the risks. They warn that eliminating memories, one could significantly alter a person's personality, their history.
So, a fancy device that wipes your memories, Useful technology. I see applications for anyone who ever went out with you or read the Twilight series.
Come on. Little mercy here for the victim, all right? Why would Bowers want to erase my memory?
Long-lasting memories are created through a process of consolidation, which is based...
Nothing I can use. Nothing I can use. Man, that is so cool. Nothing I can use.
Alright. Wait. Okay, never mind then.
Yoink.
Another baseball card. Gotta get the combination to that safe.
Looking at medical posters always... This cabinet needs a 3-digit code to open.
Oh, it's only 3 digits.
Looking at medical posters always gives me the heebie-jeebies. Unfortunately, it's not the Tunnel of Love.
Probably not.
Unfortunately, it's not the Tunnel of Love.
Okay.
He's looking a little under the weather. Looking at medical posters always gives me
shut
the
up.
heebie-jeebies.
Already got what's in there. I have 70 of these baseball cards.
Classic. These baseball cards are great collect.
But, yeah, Margaret Leonard. Now I have a new name. And that might just be, yeah, it's like 131 already. Probably going to be where I'm going to cut the stream. I have actually not seen Elementary. I've seen Sherlock. I haven't seen season 4 yet. I heard it was not as good as the rest. Oh, not the secret room. Yeah, I want to go to Chenandler Avenue.
I better drop by the barbecue joint and see how that dweeb Mojo's doing.
Maybe he's decrypted that memory stick.
Yeah, about time, too. I need a new lead on this case.
Oh yeah, there's way more places. It does not end on this map. It could warp, but oh wait, no. Not here. Over here.
So, your memory stick's all ready to go. Now, what do you give me for it?
Excusez-moi?
Excuse me?
You think I'm gonna solve your case for free just because you're my idol? No, the great Tex Murphy wouldn't lift a finger without compensation. Neither will I.
Look, Sonny, extortion is a very serious business.
Do you have an action figure? I want something money can't buy.
I used to have a Pez dispenser.
No, I want an action figure of you.
How do I know what's on the memory stick's even worth anything?
You know how your cases always have 100 loose ends, and you need that one missing piece to tie it all together?
And this is year like 2050, and they're still using those kind of USB sticks.
Where do you find this stuff out?
This could be that one missing piece. Mr. Murphy, you need this.
Fine. Name your price.
Do you remember that sicko who was going around with a liquid nitrogen freeze gun, shooting people and then smashing them? The press called him the Nitro Stalker. You got involved, and the cops finally found him a few weeks later, smashed into 1,000,000 pieces.
You think I did that?
Everybody knows you were behind that bit of freeze-dried justice. The freeze gun was never found, and I'm betting you took it. I'll trade you the memory stick straight up for it.
I'll see what I can do.
Don't know.
You don't know? All right.
I wonder who'd know about that stupid freeze gun around here.
Well, it wouldn't be him. It wouldn't be Archie. Maybe you.
Not again. You're gonna get me fired. Or worse. That guy's a go-getter. Why don't you get him to answer these questions? Can't help you with that.
No? Alright. Well, maybe Clint. Rook. Maybe I pawned it to
Well,
Rook.
if it isn't Mr. Van Winkle. What is it I can help you with, Rip?
It's more realistic approach on Holmes. But Sherlock Holmes being not sociopath. I thought Sherlock Holmes was supposed to be a sociopath.
At least he knows how to keep his mouth shut. Like I always say, you can take a bomb out of a dumpster, but you'll never get a dumpster out of a bomb. Well, the freeze gun? The one you pawned that supposedly belonged to the Nitro Stalker? I believe it was purchased by one of those vigilante Morlock hunters.
Oh, so, they're probably the 3 cards of midnight? Or no, not vigilante Morlock hunters. Or not the 3 cards of midnight, but these guys!
O Lord, we beseech thee, give us strength,
courage,
protection. Hail, fellow countrymen. We are ready to begin our quest.
Hunting the dreadful night beast. Make haste.
Sorry, Tex, we gotta run.
Farewell, Sir Larry, Curly, and Moe. I'll be sure to tell Snow White you're gonna be late for breakfast.
Ooh, now this place is cool. A nerdy 7th grader's paradise.
Yeah, Every weapon you'd ever need to be a level 85 World of Warlord chieftain. Gross. No one's ever removed this thing since the incident?
Yeah, this place looks way different. Like,
did someone leave these on? Because they look like they're on.
Okay, thank you.
Ow! Yep.
I was gonna say, there's a lot of turned on stoves here in this game.
Padlocking the fridge is for extreme dieters only.
Oh, the aging Wolverine, Rook, yeah.
The half-life of Weenie World burgers is at least 20 years. Back in the Hays Code days, couples had to sleep in 2 separate sleeping bags. I used to love the game of Twisty, until I realized its true sinister purpose. Whoa, better tell Yogi to be on the lookout for these in Jellystone.
But yeah, this entire place looks like... it looks completely different.
Whoa, I feel like I just missed the Fellowship before they headed off to Mordor. Fool me once, Rubber Spaghetti, shame on you. Fool me twice? Yikes, no novelty toys in here, only real weaponry. That leads to Rusty's roof. This needs a key.
That needs a key. I don't have a key, do I? I do not have a key. No, no, no.
Good lord. They're LARPers.
So who would be a vigilante Morlock hunter?
I think everybody's pretty happy that you're back to your old self. Except Rook. That ornery old cuss. No pleasing him, I guess. How are things going for you? You got me there, boy.
Yeah.
That Clint's really come up in the wild. Though I still hide the chocolate cake when he drops by. I don't want him falling back into his, old ways.
Well, I guess I'll kind of have to remember this when I come back and play this game again.
Hey, Tex. How's your case progressing?
Not like you.
Not a clue.
I figured. Anyone else? Clint? Oh. No service to ring a bell for, or bell to ring service for, so, he's not there.
Sad to say, many robots and cyborgs end up down here. They get hooked on old Chihuahua motor oil, and they stumble down here looking for a fix until their lights fade out.
Oh, the poor robot from Lost in Space. That poor robot. Okay, you would think the electronic shop guy would know about that. No. Escape the...
No messages on the vid phone.
Guess no one to call on the vid phone either. Oh well. That's alright. I did a lot of progress today. I got up to day 3. Which is about what I wanted to do for this stream anyway. It was just get up to day 3. Okay. And I guess that'll be it for today. Thanks all for coming. We did the Overseer recap. That was great. Even though I didn't get to play Overseer, I would much rather have played Overseer. I would much rather have played Overseer. But that's okay, since it's being remade into the Poison Pawn. I have no real complaints, especially since we got to see the cinematics. And yeah, let's I guess let's I can't give you guys the music right now. Boo. Here we go. Thank you, Steve. You have a good one too. What time is it over there anyway? I need the German clocks again. Or just I really need like some sort of clock that, says like, here's what times they are in these places. I keep forgetting. I always keep forgetting. Oh, it's 11 a.m. Okay. And, boop. Zing's on. And Hana's on. Yeah. I think we'll hit up Hana. Does pretty much what I do. Except, or maybe not pretty much what I do, but, no, she does play piano by ear. On a solo. Where's my stream elements? Here we are. Console 13 0. Yeah, this person plays piano by ear. Not really my genre that I like. She does the EDM top 40, which I had to do the drunk stream for. It really isn't my genre of music, but she's a nice piano streamer, and she hit me up with a raid once, and that was a fun time. So hope you guys will join me in a little warm raid. Nice little warm raid. Yeah, she does different stuff. But yeah, thank you very much. And I'll be back tomorrow on this game. I want to finish this before the month ends, so next month I can finally get on Zelda and Nier and Mario. Continue Mario. And Undertale. Trading go to sleep after 1 minute. I'll hang around her stream for a little bit. But everyone, again, thank you for coming. I'll be here tomorrow. Sometime a little later. Probably after To Earn a Riot stream. Speaking of which, he hasn't come by today, I don't believe. Had to shout out one of my mods. I'm a regular on his channel on like Saturdays and stuff. He just beat Chrono Cross, and now what is he doing next? I thought he wanted to do Spirit Tracks, and wants to get on Super Metroid as well. Oh yeah, he's doing Final Fantasy VII on Saturday. That's right. I'm definitely gonna be there for that. All right. I guess I'll see you guys later. Hit /host on solo 1390. Hopefully she'll be on for a little bit. And all right, see you guys. Ciao. Oh, Zingabus. I just saw you were streaming, but we were just about to raid someone. Oh. Hi player hater. Hi Zing. How are you guys? Shit. I know, right? Hi Lana. I'll be back tomorrow with this game. Alright, the double raid? Alright, let's do this. Double raid! First, before I hit up the double raid, though, I was thinking about giving you the raid too. I saw you were streaming, but I figured we'll hit her up since lower viewer count, I guess. I do have to give a shout out to Zing before we leave, though. How are you, Zing? This guy's a piano streamer as well. Does the piano requests by ear. Probably not as like immediate as I do, but yeah, you do the whole video game thing, which is, we're on the same level as that. Fuck yeah, piano bros. Just bump. All right. Whoa, you're only 13 followers away from 1,000. Nice, dude. Fa. Congrats. You deserve that. You deserve that shit. Super Piano Bros! Woohoo! And Vigardno, what's up? Yeah. At least it's not a piano stream. I'd be here for much longer. It's like, oh god, alright. I'll play like, 5, 10 more songs. Oh, and thank you for the follow. Alright, but I really should be heading out. I need that bed. The bed awaits me. And I'll be on tomorrow after Turn a Riot stream. So maybe check him out. Hopefully check me out afterwards. Who knows? Alright. I'll see you guys. Again, ciao. Hi, Elaine. Do I have a... Yeah, at least I can get that going for you. Hi, Elaine. That's a good screen to edit on. Let's see. Oh, where'd my thing go? There it is.